right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into Game 4 right now, where we have
Sase versus Morrow.
Sase versus Morrow.
Excited.
They're
Mouse
busting
is
out
up
the
2-1.
big guns.
Big guns. I wonder who's a bigger gun, Naniwa or Sase? They're both good.
Sase. In terms of actual, like, muscles?
In terms of actual guns, Sase
yeah,
are
Sase
bigger.
is bigger. Naniwa, I know he got addicted to crack, and
What?
and he's not been working out, not been eating right. So that's a big problem.
Okay.
For him.
All right.
But he's been playing a lot of StarCraft. Good StarCraft. Good StarCraft. You know, I was actually in an interview.
What was that?
And, okay, calm down. Duran, calm down. I was in
Alright.
an interview, right?
Okay.
And they mentioned Naniwa and,
Alright.
you know, his situations. Of course, I say them plural. Because, you know, he has an overall, like, bad manner attitude to everything. Or people convey it as bad manners. And I just say he's misunderstood.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Because me and Naniwa, we're good friends. Like, I message him all the time.
Okay. Does he know that
I
you said
actually
that he's on
used
crack?
to. Whatever. Well, what I said was, you know, for Naniwa, to gain respect from him, you have to talk down to him. And that's how you actually, you know, earn your respect. I should say, not gain it. You earn it. Because you just say, hey, Naniwa, you're a crack baby. And then all of a sudden, he's like your best friend. And that's why
okay.
I know me talking about him like this, everybody knows I'm kidding at home. He's probably never done crack before. The only crack he's on is something called StarCraft.
Oh, God. Okay, so Sase is going for a fast expansion.
Yo, dude. F you.
Alright, well, so I'm just going to pretend that none of the past 5 minutes happened.
What are you talking about? Dude,
do you know how many people are going to get mad at you, man?
no one's going to get mad. If
I bet you
mad,
at least 4 people are going to get mad at you.
At least 4.
Yeah.
All 4 of those people can suck a lemon. For all I care.
Actually, that's pretty healthy, though.
Is it?
Lemon? Isn't that really good for your body?
Probably not. That's a lot of citrus, dude. Probably destroys the inside of you.
As opposed to the stomach acid. That's in your stomach.
Well, it makes it even more acidic, dude. The pH is going crazy at that point.
Alright. So both players are fast expanding.
Exactly. You have nothing to say.
Talk about Odyssey. Talk about Odyssey, Andre.
Odyssey is a pretty good map for ZVP. Saw a lot of great games.
Okay. Care to elaborate?
Talked about it. What do you want from me? You know, it's interesting. I think normally we see pretty passive games for this beginning phase. And in the mid-game stage, I don't really think either player has like some super, you know, type of pressure build that they can do.
Yeah.
For the most part, this natural is pretty easy to defend. You have a lot of layers between everything to actually build more like buildings. If ever some sort of huge all-in comes, you don't normally have that leisure on some of the maps. Let's say Antigua Shipyard. That's definitely a big map where it's like it's risky to take that front.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But you know, normally we are used to seeing just standard gateway pressure in this beginning phase. I don't think Void Ray is especially good on this map. To something like Antigua Shipyard or to an extent Tal'Darim Altar, but it's not terrible. But normally I think gateway pressure is the best just because it's the most mobile. You can take advantage of the receded creep spread from the third coming out here, and then you can take your own third pretty easily. Just cannon that up.
Yeah,
put next down. Easy peasy lemon cheesy.
It's a big map, basically.
There you go. Forge is getting the +1. We got the warp gates going. I am 100% right in all my reads. Good job, Andre.
Good job, Andre. Good job.
Thanks.
No problem. And Morrow's actually taking his third base as well, and he can do this very safely because, you know, Mana's not going to be able to attack him for a while, and even if he was warping in units, it'll take him a while to get across the map. So far, we don't see any additional gateways being thrown down by Mana. He's saving money, so he's... If he was crazy...
Look at that. No probes on gas at all.
Nope.
So he's going for a huge zealot type of harass, and behind this he will be taking the expansion. That's the only reason why I could see. Nope.
6.
I thought he was going to stop at 4. He's going up to 6.
No, he's going for 6.
Cool city. And he does have
7 gates.
No, stop it. You stop it.
8?
Jesus.
What is who was the player that we casted who went like 9 gates off of 2 base?
I have no clue. I don't think you can actually I'm positive that you can support this. Yeah, I'm positive. The max you can go is 7.
I think
because if you look at it, you only get from each base, okay? Each of these bases off of 24 probes on each of these, you get a max of 820 minerals. So it gives you, if you look at the Zealots, it costs approximately, I think 30 seconds, I think 28. Yeah, there it is, 28 seconds. So you're looking at just about 200 minerals per minute that you're spending on each of these gateways. Oh, yeah. 200 minerals a minute for each gateway. So if you're going up to 8, that's 1,600. And he doesn't have anywhere near that income.
And Morrow was desperately trying to take out the pylon. It actually has 4 hit points left.
Oh my. But roaches are out. This should be like, LOL. I can cut you all day. Come at me, bro. Although there might be just too many zealots for him to actually...
And oh my god, Mana's actually 2-pronged attacking. He's actually attacking the natural and the third. And Morrow doesn't have enough to defend it.
This is pretty cool.
This is... Did I say Mana? I mean Sase.
Sase. This is pretty cool. The main is being harassed.
It's
and
really
now...
interesting build by Sase.
Wow. You know, the big thing was... Morrow didn't actually identify that there's going to be so many zealots.
Yeah, and 1 queen gets taken out, and the second one looks like it's going to get taken out too. And actually Morrow is crackling under the pressure. He has a lot of idle drones, and this third hatchery looks like, okay, it's not going to get taken out. Wow, 14 zealots against 10 roaches right now. And Morrow is looking like he's in a lot of trouble. Sase can just continue to warp in zealots. And Morrow's actually throwing down a macro hatch in his main base, which I like because he needs additional production, and you know, he's lost a lot of his queens, and he's not really going to be able to mine that much. And Sase looks like he's going to be taking this. I mean, I don't... Man,
no. This is exactly what Morrow needs to do. Group up the roaches finally so he can stop microing them. Because before, how he was is, you know, he's spread out all over the place. His roaches are all over. He can't actually micro multiple areas at once. But you can see, as soon as it's a multi-pronged attack, all of a sudden Morrow's micro falls just because you can. You can. It's just like way too much APM and too much, you know, multitasking for one person.
Yeah. Now, Sase is desperately trying to take out these hatcheries. He is going to take the third down, and if he can get the natural expansion, he'll be in a pretty good position. Actually, if you notice, Morrow canceled the macro hatch on his base because he wants to retake that third. Now, what I would like is for Sase to be taking a third behind this and then cannon it up a little bit, and then just continue with the zealot pressure while he establishes that third. And yeah, he is for sure going to take out this national expansion. There's no way Morrow's going to be stopping this.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to lose all these zealots. Now, the drones will be sent in. He doesn't actually want to do that. The broodlings are actually going to take the damage right now. Yeah. This is going to be the big timing for Morrow to actually
go for a
punish his opponent.
Yeah.
Now, we should see a ton of cannons actually going down here. I don't agree with these zealots. They're not going to help out nearly as much.
Morrow could just kite him.
Oh, God. We need cannons down. He needs cannons down ASAP. There's the first cannon. But these roaches, where the hell are they? They are slow.
Yeah, I mean, this map is really big. Actually, if he had started those cannons instead of the zealots, he probably would have had the second and third cannon completing by the time the roaches arrived. But now he's only getting a second. Oh, I kind of like 2 sentries, but it's not going to be enough. And these roaches are going to be killing that cannon pretty easily. And 1 force field, but again, not enough.
Yeah, this is where the big problem comes in.
Yeah, there's not much Sase can do right now, actually.
He just has to take it.
Yeah, he needs to pray right now. See, if he had 3 cannons, he'd be okay. But he does not. This is a dangerous position for him right now. He lost 1 of his gateways, but it doesn't matter because he's got 6 more. And Morrow actually backs off. He's retaking his natural and his third, which is, you know, good choice. And he's making a Spire. I love that transition because Sase is not going to have enough to make 6 gate stalkers.
It's actually such an interesting and sick transition. Basically what he's saying is, okay, I've shown you as the Zerg player, I should say, I've shown you that I am capable of a lot of roaches. Right now, I have the range that I could have a much larger army than you. So for you to push out like this is actually really risky for Sase.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion, he should not be pushing out like this because
He should be taking a third right now.
Morrow could have so many more units right now, but he's been droning up like crazy. Let's go ahead and look at the income tab.
Yeah, he's actually
No, he hasn't.
No.
Wow. Okay, he has gotten units, and this is okay. He's punishing his opponent. Never mind. He made units.
Yeah, I mean, I think Morrow was thinking to himself, Sase just threw away like 30 zealots, so I should probably make some units and try to go in. Wow, he's making third. Oh wow, actually Sase killed the third again with another warping of zealots, and Sase is killing all these roaches. So somehow Sase is continuing to do well here. This queen is almost getting taken out as one. Okay, so the queen does die. There are only 2 queens left, 2 hatcheries, and Morrow's main is actually almost, or is getting close to mined out.
Here we go. Zerg are going to be pushing forward, but they need to back up. Of course, the additional round of zealots are definitely going to hurt quite a bit. But
Sase's doing well.
I still like this muta transition. It's going to be super hard to stop.
Yeah.
And 7 mutas are right now in queue. Now you
Yeah.
need 5 mutas. That's the magic number to actually one-shot those probes.
Yep. And he's getting the +1 flyer attack, and which is actually almost done. By the time Morrow gets to Sase's base, the +1 attack will be done. So, and in addition to that, you know, Sase's army is kind of out of position, and he's continuing to pressure. So his main and his natural are going to be completely undefended, and he has no idea. He's actually getting a second robotics facility right now, and that's actually not what he needs. You know, Morrow is probably going to wait for these next couple mutas to come out, and then he's going to go for it.
Yeah, I think
that's for now.
I think that's correct.
And what's going to happen is, Sase's trying to take a third now too, so that's again another incorrect decision. Because once the mutas come into the main, Sase is going to retreat with his army, and then a counterattack of Zerglings. You can see coming here at the third is going to force him to cancel that. And mutas are in the main. Mutas are in the main. Probes are retreating, and the counterattack. The threat of the counterattack is really, you know, hurting Sase right now.
I think Sase is making a lot of assumptions in his opponent's build. That's why he went and took his third.
Yeah. He was kind of just assuming Roach.
Yeah, that's normally what you do assume, but of course Morrow, tricky trickster.
Yeah, but
He's
you
done
know,
a lot of mind
that
games
being
in this
said,
game.
when you see a lot of spines, you kind of assume mutas.
You know, that actually could look like a desperate attempt to just defend.
Yeah, that's true.
That could definitely look like that. So
That's true. I guess in the normal game situation, it would be like mutas.
I agree.
Yeah, because Morrow had lost 2 bases, you could just maybe Sase was like, oh, you know,
I think he
Morrow's
overestimated his advantage.
Yeah.
That's what it came down to.
That seems pretty accurate. I like the fact that Sase split up his army here. His main is defended and his natural is defended, so Morrow can't really go for a counterattack right now. But, you know, he's going to be building his advantage right now because he's on, you know, 3 bases, well, 2.5 bases, because that main is getting close to mined out. He's probably going to be taking it 4th soon. And Sase is pretty much at 1 base right now, and his natural expansion is going to be mined out very shortly. So Sase needs to do something. He needs to take a third or have a very good engagement and kind of even the score a little bit.
I think as soon as the main actually dries out, he will actually push.
Yeah,
That's when
he has to.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally has to.
Thermal Lance is just about finished. 60 more seconds and it'll be done. He's getting a second Colossus out, so he'll have that ability to hold on the ground, and he can just have his stalkers focus on the air, make sure that he's a-okay up there. But you know, Sase, he's in a tough position because he's not in any position to actually take a third anytime soon. I mean, his income is pretty minimal.
Yeah,
Ooh, this is so. See, he's gonna get punished so hard for this.
Yeah, he is. And here comes these Zerglings are catching the stalkers in
Nice.
position.
Very nice.
But Sase is going to take it out if he runs into the main with the mutas.
There you go.
Which he is.
And this is what I'm talking about. You can't go and take a third until this main actually is no longer a liability.
Yeah.
And you need cannons up, things like that. With the limited income, you can't really do that. So what Sase is basically forced to is an all-in. He could have expanded or he could all-in here. And he's choosing all-in.
Yeah, but he lost like 10 stalkers before he went for the all-in.
Yeah, obviously that's definitely a tough blow to actually take. Next is going to go down.
Sase should kill this one pylon supporting every single gateway. Okay, so he's going to target that down right now. So actually, Sase can't reproduce right now. Literally.
Kosis, how dare you?
he can only make one warp in at a time. But Sase is going for the attack, and I think Maro's just base trading at this. I don't even think he cares.
He doesn't care. Yeah, of course. He's just like, okay, well, I have a crap ton of mutas.
Yeah, plus he has another expansion, too. He has 2 more expansions. And I like Sase splitting his army to go take this. Wow, oh my god, Sase's move commanding at the 3rd. Just losing everything.
Goodbye, Stalkers. And that's all the anti-air.
Yeah. And
there it is.
Yeah,
GG.
so Sase GG's him. Mouse takes it 3-1. So congratulations to Mouse and Maro for taking down Sase. Sase with an interesting build, but Maro just responded as well as you possibly could hope. And Mouse finishes with a 5-2 record.
Yes.
They're taking 3rd place. And they will be facing, I believe they're going to be facing, it depends, because we don't know, because
we need to know about Liquid.
Liquid and Rain are playing.
Does.
Now, so I just want to briefly talk about that situation, because that's the interesting thing right now, because Mouse is sitting at 3rd place for sure.
Hold on.
Mouse is at 3rd place. FXO is in 4th place. Now Rain is playing against Liquid. If Liquid wins 3-0, they will take 1st place. If Liquid drops even 1 game against Rain, they'll take 2nd. So the match of Liquid versus Rain is going to determine the final playoff seedings. So I'm excited for tomorrow, Andre.
I am too, man. It's going to be some great games.
Yeah.
Great games. And you can, of course, check us here at the NASL stream. Of course, www.nasl.tv. I think I did 3 W's there. Not sure. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today. So thank you for tuning in. Do check out our Twitter giveaway, or rather a Facebook giveaway. You can go over to facebook.com/AzoUSA, twitter.com/AzoUSA. Follow them and like them. And you're going to be in a running to win that beautiful monitor right there. See, it's signed by all your favorite people from the NASL Season 2. Also, check out the number for a discounted purchase. Call Azo at 800-800-5202, extension 200. And you will obviously be entitled to a discount on those beautiful monitors.
They're good.
Check it out now while there's a limited time to actually get those at that discounted rate.
They're also autographed, too.
Autographed, yes.
Bam.
So it's like
Day
extra.
9. You'll have a little bit of Day 9 in your house.
Exactly.
That's pretty
Don't you
cool.
want that? Or Gretorp.
Day 9.
Xeris isn't. Xeris didn't know.
Yeah, I'm not.
You didn't sign it.
No, nobody would ask me for a
I want to thank our sponsors, of course, Azo Monitors, iBuyPower Computers. We also want to thank Kingston HyperX, Cooler Master, and Beyond Gaming. Check out the Beyond Gaming desktop app. It's the BG link. Of course, go over there to that website on the bottom. Basically allows you to track and record your games a lot easier. Helpful, definitely in a lot of tournament situations.
Yeah.
So any of those tournament organizers, I highly implore you to guys use
Seems
that.
like a useful tool.
Yeah, it actually integrates perfectly with Battle.net 2.0.
Yeah, it does. It's
for
actually
all the people that are working for Blizzard Battle.net.
It's actually really good. If you're logged in and stuff and you're playing in the tournament, basically you just play the games and the app detects the games that are played and it literally just auto updates as the results come in, which is super useful actually. Like if you're in a big LAN setting, like for example the Dolby LAN that was played in Fullerton, somewhere in LA, right? That had 100 people participating. This app is like super useful. It cuts down the administration by quite a bit, makes things super smooth, silky smooth.
Yeah.
Just like Andre's hair.
I'm trying to match it like you. Dude, I don't know how you do long hair. This is ridiculous.
Get a haircut, man. Come on.
I'm going to. I can't wait for Season 3. Just wait.
Oh my god, we're going to see a new and improved
We're coming out with big things. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Catch us tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST. We'll be there. So be there or be square. Later.
Well,
apparently.
actually, your teammate in control once called me the god of cheese.
Really?
The god of cheese. So
Wow.
I believe I'm way ahead of you again, Jake.
It's okay. All right. I'll be the bigger man today and not say anything since we're casting.